But the point was it unlocked value. And what DeFi and this technology can do, it can unlock the value in the world. You look at all these buildings we just talked about right in this neighborhood.
$1 trillion problem. Things like automated market makers are an indicator of this sort of rapid evolution and just the beginning.
The federal judge said, quote, the SEC lacks faithful allegiance to the law. Then in grayscale, yes, the first thing is getting rid of Gary Gensler. And once we get rid of Gary Gensler, if we get someone in that says...
As we start, I want to remind you all that Ripple, this is not my words, this is Naveen Gupta, who just left Ripple. Ripple is not an ordinary company.
The SEC announced about a month or two ago that they're going to establish a node on the XRP Ledger and other open and permissionless ledgers. The SEC didn't call Ripple to ask permission to do that.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
It's the XRP Army.
If you got some bags, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon o'clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra. Bullishness. Shout out to the latest. We got Trevor, Carl in the building. Appreciate you stopping by, smashing them likies, stuffing some baggies. Go ahead, throw on those moon suits, throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up, cause the future's extra. Bullish. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.72 trillion, right around 0% change in the past 24 hours. We got the total trading volume in the last day right around 52.6 billion. We got XRP in that number 6 spot right around 50 cents. Stellar XLM right around 10-11 cents. We got BTC 42K 743 ETH right around 23 hundo. Sol right around 96 bucks. We got Flare Networks on fire 3 cents. XDC right around 4 cents. Songbird 0.01. And we got Zahao right around 11-12 cents. We got one from XRP drops to kick things off. Tokenization can unlock massive amounts of trap value that before you couldn't see it was there.
There's a lot of really neat things you can do to unlock trapped value in the world. You know, the first securities came out in the 1600s, the Dutch East India Company, and that changed the world because before that, you had one owner, one project. So if you had a ship, you had to be a real rich person. You had to have a ship, and you had your own ship, and if it sunk, you lost 100%. If you had pirates, you lost 100%. And some genius came up with this idea and said, well, instead of you having a ship and me having a ship, why don't we get 10 guys together and we'll each own 1/10 of a ship? We'll buy 10 ships. And then if one sinks, we still have 90% of our money. So they did that, and that created the largest company the world had ever seen. If you put it in today's dollars, adjusted for inflation, it's a $9 trillion company. It's bigger than Google, Microsoft, Facebook, Apple, Wells Fargo combined. They actually had armies and stuff. It ended up becoming kind of a big evil company. It was so huge. They had their own army. But the point was it unlocked value. And what DeFi and this technology can do, it can unlock the value in the world. You look at all these buildings we just talked about right in this neighborhood. We should be able to, and hopefully in 5 years, 10 years, we should be able to buy a piece of anything. I should be able to look at a building and say, I like that building. I want a piece of that. Or maybe I want to own a part of your studio, or I want to own a part. I say, I like London Real. Could I buy $1,000 worth of stock in that, or $100,000 worth of stock in that? And we should have a world where pretty much everything has a price, and I can just pull out a QR code. Why can't I send you a share of IBM on my phone? I'm a stockbroker. I own an investment firm. We have the technology to do it. That should be a trivially easy thing to do. I can send you a Litecoin. Why can't I send you a share of IBM? And especially, why can't I get a share of your company? Or why can't you buy a piece of my building that I own in New Hampshire?
We got R3. We're designing solutions that connect markets. R3 digital markets build on top of success of Corda and further removes barriers to entry for firms looking to build innovative DLT solutions. R3. We got another one from XRP drops. Things like the automated market makers are an indicator of this sort of rapid evolution. And this is just the beginning. The best is yet to come. Crawl, walk, then we rock it.
$1 trillion problem. Things like automated market makers are an indicator of this sort of rapid evolution and just the beginning. I think we're going to see things like ubiquitous tokenization, tokenized securities, tokenized digital rights. It makes sense to represent ownership or right over something as a token. $1 trillion problem.
We got a couple from the digital asset investor, John Deaton. SEC lacks faithful allegiance to the law.
100%. You made the perfect comment about a check on an autocratic agency. In the Ripple case that I talked about earlier, the federal judge said, quote, the SEC lacks faithful allegiance to the law. Then in Grayscale, they were denied a Bitcoin spot ETF. They sued, and the District Court of Appeals came back and said that it was arbitrary and capricious, that you were denying investors the right to a spot ETF while you were approving a futures ETF. The same rationale applies, and we won in that case. And we're seeing case after case of the court system holding the SEC accountable. And we got the spot ETF just because of the courts.
Another one from DAI, John Deaton. Get rid of Gary. Crypto wins. Drain the swamp. Free the standard. Get those jumpsuits. Get those gel cells ready?
Yes. The first thing is getting rid of Gary Gensler. And once we get rid of Gary Gensler, if we get someone in that says, listen, we want to be, pro-business, pro-investor, but pro-business and work. It's not that difficult to say, here's a framework. This asset class, we can't apply 1934 Securities Act laws to this modern day technology. So we come up with a framework and say, if you meet these markers, it's a commodity and it's going to be governed by the CFTC. If you don't meet these factors, then it's going to be deemed a security governed by the SEC. It's not that difficult to do. And if we get some smart people, which this industry has, we could solve this just like that once we get the politics out of it.
Drain the swamp. Free the standard. We got one from the Digital Pound Foundation, CBDC privacy versus AML. Could the Digital Pound offer a better solution? If a Digital Pound was better able to detect and prevent money laundering and criminal finance, how do we ensure people's privacy is protected? Our Privacy and Identity Working Group hosted a workshop to discuss the very problem. Read our full paper. And you can check out the full paper here at digitalpoundfoundation.com. CBDC, an opportunity to rethink AML regulations. We got Mr. Intuitive, BlackBerry XRP, our guy at Digital Asset Investor, reminding us about Gupta's dent in the universe.
As we start, I want to remind you all that Ripple, this is not my words, this is Naveen Gupta, who just left Ripple. Ripple is not an ordinary company. XRP is not an ordinary digital asset. I know you see all this stuff. Oh, we need to get away from talking about Ripple. That is one big, huge load of BS. Ripple always said, Brad, I can't even count the number of times Brad Garlinghouse said that they would eventually become like Amazon, and made the comparison of how Amazon started with books. Well, Ripple's no different. Ripple's sitting on billions of dollars of a war chest. So nobody's going to be distracting me away from this company that is not an ordinary company. As we start, I want to remind you.
Another one from Mr. Intuitive. Did we ever fully discuss why the SEC would want a node on the XRP ledger?
XRP sits, as I said, on an open, permissionless ledger. How do I know that it's open and permissionless? Because the chief technology officer at Ripple tells me it is. He explains it to me, but I also have hard evidence. The SEC announced about a month or two ago that they're going to establish a node on the XRP ledger and other open and permissionless ledgers. The SEC didn't call Ripple to ask permission to do that. They're just going to do that.
Makes you think, why the fraudulent lawsuit when they're thinking about spinning up a XRPL node? Know what you hold? We got Persist technology. The second lesson of the 60 days of XRPO is now available on the Easy app. Don't miss why XRP Ledger needs an EVM. More than 1,600 people are already doing the challenge. For those who did not try it yet, we recommend giving it a try. It requires no technical knowledge, and so far you can learn a lot from the history and direction of the XRP Ledger. It's free for now and only takes a few minutes each module. Let's see how many XRP builders we can get. We got one from Crypto Eddie, Meet Panos, Wave of Innovations, March 2024 sponsor, and one of the 10 builders featured at the world's largest not-for-profit decentralized XRP ecosystem event, Gold Coast, Australia.
I'm sorry that I couldn't attend in person there in Australia, but of course I'm joining virtually. And now that the tickets for the virtual tickets are on, I think whoever can't attend personally should get them. And I want to thank everyone for accepting Anados in the Builder series. We are very grateful for that, and we would love to be with the other amazing builders.
Check out the wave of innovation and get ready for an epic weekend of blockchain brilliance, XRP Gold Coast 2024. Our lineup of keynote speakers is unparalleled, the best in the business. Have you ever seen such an amazing group of blockchain experts? Mark your calendars for Friday evening, March 22nd, as we kick off a meet and greet and poolside welcome party. Here's your chance to secure your tickets now before they sell out. Don't miss out on the event of the year. Visit XRP Gold Coast and join the revolution. Let them know the Bagman sent you in the checkout comments. Let them know XRP Bags will be there, Gold Coast 2024, with some crypto tunes, XRP music. We got one from Dan Rocky, Flare Network, Songbird. So if F Acids tested on Costin is having the expected progress, we can expect to go live on the FXRP on Songbird in April. I'm expecting Songbird price to reach 2 cents around go live, but with the current performance, have I been too conservative? We got one from Stellar.org. The Stellar community is incredible. We recently hosted Sarabin 101 at the Genesis 1.0 hackathon, organized by OX Serb with over 150 plus enthusiastic participants. It was a perfect platform for an introduction to Sarabin, the smart contract platform on Stellar.org. And we got one from Expector. FOMO's kicking in, land sales going crazy. Don't miss out and get your spot here. Lots of premium locations still available. The advantages for picking later is that you will exactly know where the activity will take place and get it close to desired properties as possible. And if you didn't know, we got the Expector land picking going on, real-time progress update 15 minutes in, and the numbers are soaring. Over 10K plots have already found their new owners. Expectorverse. Get ready for an adventure in the Expector world. This guide is all about how you can pick your piece of virtual land, whether you're a VIP or have lots of agents. We got all the dates and steps you need to know. Also, make sure to check out Expector over on X on Twitter. Some of these dates could be moved up depending on how smooth and fastly the first ones go. So be on the lookout in the Expector Discord, the Expector Twitter X for all the updates. Also, you can still pick up some plots using Expector. You get a 10% discount. We got one from OnXRP. Attention Uphold users, you can now claim your Uphold XPunk XRP Army badge. Just go to the link in the comments, connect your wallet you submitted through Uphold, and mint the one that you're supposed to get. Happy claiming XRP Army badge NFTs. And we got El Crypto. If you look closely at the current altcoin cycle, it's very similar to the previous one. The only difference at this time, it'll take much longer, it'll be much bigger. Ready or not, get ready for the massive explosion. And with that being said, Batman and Bag Ladies Dark Defender, here's your update on the daily time frame for XRP. 5-wave corrective structures is completed and the back tests are done. RSI is also oversold in the break and back test. Come on, XRP, it's your time to move. Where will those bags be when XRP's true price is finally revealed and that regulation jar of molasses finally breaks open? Later glitches. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership 589. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing them likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up those bags, and don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below, drop an elbow on that like button from the top ropes. We'll catch you up here, top floor, on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB, bring your own bags, be your own bank. Peace out, crypto ghost. Later, glitches. We gon' have to go and shut it down. Plant a few codes, we breaking the mold. Utility run, we breaking the show. We knew how it went, now look how it go. Rockets gon' blow, we bought on the low. Liquidity flow, you would think it was pro. How we moving them chains, changing the game and them gains of the pains. No longer a slave, mental mind state, yeah it all changed. Pop, 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 you then know you're not. Jumping the yacht, we dropping the top. Bought the whole block, we spreading the pot.